Barry's Gold away well with Son of Vengeance. Murrah just in behind them, Rhythmic as they take off. Barry's Gold sort of pecked at it and lost about a half a length. Prince Lindell second last, and Peckham, I guess, who ran in the Melbourne Cup last year, is second last back with Prince Lindell. Out of the straight the first time, another 2 laps to go though, so they're in no hurry. And Barry's Gold led, and Caledonian Concord's pulling just like he did at Sandown in the Australian Hurdle. Third, Son of Vengeance, a half Rhythmic. One away, Tara Ruler, Murrah the centre on the fence, My Court, Jewel outside of it, Sayuga. Then Karuba Cruise, 3 deep, Quartermaster, Surveillance, a length to Sir Agrafo, 2 Peckham against Prince Lindell. Over the 6 safely, and Barry's Gold off the fence, a length to Caledonian Concord, 2 to Son of Vengeance. A half away then to Rhythmic, 2 to Tara Ruler and My Court, Jewel from Murrah. Sayuga's covering a bit of ground, and Karuba Cruise 4 wide as they go to the third hurdle. Quartermaster on the inside, a length to Sir Agrafo. 3 lengths further back, Surveillance, 2 away to Peckham, I guess, and Prince Lindell with them in. Barry's Gold in his favourite role in front. 2 lengths as they go to the next hurdle. Second, Caledonian Concord, then Rhythmic. 1 to Son of Vengeance, My Court, Jewel. Harnett has him on the fence, a half Tara Ruler. Sayuga outside, Quartermaster, Murrah the centre, Karuba Cruise has never been on the track, 3 deep. Sir Agrafo the inside is tailing Quartermaster, 2 lengths to Surveillance, a length Peckham, I guess, they're all over that safely, and 1 to Prince Lindell. Pace only steady, but you'd expect that in a 3-mile race, and Barry's Gold approaches the next, and he's jumping nicely, the leader. And again, all over it safely. He's a length and a half, Caledonian Concord, who's starting to settle a bit. A half Rhythmic running a forward race, 2 to Son of Vengeance. On the inside, My Court, Jewel. Then Tara Ruler on the fence, Quartermaster from Murrah outside, Sir Agrafo, who's settled pretty well. He's a great stayer, 2 to Sayuga, 2 to Surveillance. On the inside of Surveillance, then to Karuba Cruise, a length and a half to Peckham, I guess. And 1 away, Prince Lindell being scrubbed up. About to enter the straight again, and Barry's Gold, 2 to Caledonian Concord. 1 Rhythmic, 2 to Son of Vengeance, My Court, Jewel the rail. A length and a half away, Quartermaster, patiently ridden on the inside, a half Tara Ruler, 1 and a half away to Sir Agrafo. Then Murrah, 3 wide, Surveillance, Karuba Cruise the rail from Sayuga, Peckham, I guess, second last, and Prince Lindell last of all. 3 to jump in the straight, and Barry's Gold by a length and a half. Second, Caledonian Concord, and Rhythmic on the rail as they go over the first in the straight. Son of Vengeance fourth, a length away, My Court, Jewel, Quartermaster, Tara Ruler, Sir Agrafo, tailing Quartermaster everywhere they go. Surveillance out 3 deep as they go to the next. A length further back then to Murrah, 3 lengths to Sayuga, Peckham, I guess, Karuba Cruise, and 2 to Prince Lindell. Well, they come to the 10th. They've got 8 to get over as they go over this one. And Barry's Gold got over it nicely. And again, they're all over it safely. So 8 hurdles left, a round to go in the Grand National. And it's Barry's Gold, 2 lengths in front of Caledonian Concord. It's been a rather lacklustre race. They've all found a posse and they're happy. Third is Rhythmic. On the fence, My Court, Jewel, Quartermaster the rail. Son of Vengeance outside of it, then Sir Agrafo, Tara Ruler. 3 deep is Surveillance, 1 to Murrah. Making a run, Sayuga, 3 deep around Peckham, I guess, 1 to Karuba Cruise and Prince Lindell. 2,000 to go. And Barry's Gold's been unchallenged, and he jumps nicely, a length and a half in front of Rhythmic and Caledonian Concord. 1 to My Court, Jewel. Jennings has now taken Quartermaster off the rail. Sir Agrafo the inside, Son of Vengeance outside of him. 1 to Tara Ruler, a length to Murrah. Then Surveillance from Peckham, I guess. I hope the boy's all right. A mile to go. Barry's Gold led 2 lengths. Caledonian Concord and Sayuga's moved up third, and Sir Agrafo's challenging. Then Quartermaster, My Court, Jewel. 2 to Surveillance, a length away, Murrah. 1 Son of Vengeance, given a crack with the whip and not going too well. Peckham, I guess, being wound up behind it from Tara Ruler, 2 to Prince Lindell, Karuba Cruise. Over the next, over it safely, Rhythmic the only casualty. And 1,200 out, Barry's Gold running a really cheeky race as he goes to this end, got over it. A length and a half, Sir Agrafo, a half length, Caledonian Concord. Sayuga, Harnett now calls on My Court, Jewel. 2 to Quartermaster, a length to Murrah, 4 or 5, Son of Vengeance. This leader's got away, Barry's Gold. Peckham, I guess, starting to run on, and Tara Ruler. Barry's Gold led 2 lengths to Sir Agrafo. 3 to My Court, Jewel. Some of these are under great pressure. 3 to Quartermaster at the 800. Then Sayuga, Murrah, Peckham, I guess, running on but giving them a big start, and further back, Son of Vengeance. Barry's Gold's away on the turn at the 650. He's out 4 or 5. Sir Agrafo looks as if he might have run his race. My Court, Jewel's moved up, and he's outside about 6 or 7 lengths away, Murrah. Further back, Quartermaster, Sayuga. Barry's Gold into the straight. He's got 2 to get over. He led 4 lengths. My Court, Jewel looks the only challenger. He's coming out after him. Then Sir Agrafo, Murrah and Peckham, I guess. Barry's Gold got over it. He's very tight. Paul Goss had a long look around. He sees Mike Court Jewel 3 lengths away. 4 to Sir Agrafo. At the last, Barry's Gold's weary. He goes to it. He's over it safely. He looks to have a win in front of Mike Court Jewel. Sir Agrafo's running on again. But the grey Barry's Gold's going to lead throughout and win the Grand National Hurdle Race. He's 3 in front of Mike Court Jewel and Sir Agrafo. And Barry's Gold wins by 2.5. Second, Mike Court Jewel. Third, Sir Agrafo. Well, the old mare Murrah ran a mighty race for 4th. Then Peckham against Prince Lindell, Tara Ruler, Syurga, Surveillance, Son of Vengeance, Quartermaster, Caledonian Concord, Karuba Cruise, last of those that completed the course. And Sir Rhythmic fell at the hurdle at about the 1600 metre mark.
That's right, and they've actually put the rider on the stretcher there, but we'll see what comes of that in a moment, Jay Pike. But that race, what was really a little bit...
There's Sir Rhythmic. He's okay, but hopefully he's okay.
Well, he's over there doing a bit of shopping over near the river. But Barry's Gold, gee whiz, there was a little bit of doubt of whether going and going and going, and Paul Goss rode a beautiful race in front. The only excitement in the race, or the change of positions, was when Sir Rhythmic went and tripped a couple over there. Lenny Maund, who'd been on the fence, got a good run up and got to second or near second on Sir Agrafo. The winner, Paul Goss, coming down to just go on and win the race nicely. Coming to the last out in the centre, he getting tired, no doubt, and he was beginning to get off the track because of the weariness. He threw everything at Mike Court Jewel, Nick Harnett. Even before this, he tried to get it up, and it found a sort of a second lease, Sir Agrafo. But the only change, as I say, was over about the 700 metres when there was Sir Agrafo ran up to get second. Quartermaster was taken off the fence just there. Maybe luckily it didn't do him any good because he failed to stay. First season runner. 2-3-1, Des, 14
Sean,
fourth, and here's Sean Fox.
Congratulations, Sean. I don't think I've heard anyone roar as loudly as you do for Barry's Gold.
Oh, well, it was a bit of a, you know, we set him for the race a long time ago and we've been worried about him, and as they say, it's a squeaky wheel that gets the oil, and I kept yelling and bellowing, and we were foxing a bit. I always hoped he'd stay.
What a gutsy performance to lead all the way.
Yeah, well, I thought last week in the Moonee Valley Hurdle was a real gutsy performance, and he's done that well this week. I kept saying to the owners, oh, we won't run him, and he done that well. I had to run.
Some people thought he would be a suspect stayer. Did you think he would do the distance, 4,800 metres?
His work on Thursday morning was unbelievable, and no one's seen it.
Why was that? Was it in the dark or late?
On Mornington track, and his work was unbelievable Thursday morning.
And that increased your confidence?
I started to get confident, yeah.
Paul Goss, was that a pre-race plan to try and pinch the National?
No, I was worried about Caledonian Concord wanting the lead. And I said, if they take us on too far from home, you have to take the punt and sit behind. But the other horse, he restrained the other horse, and it made it...
Sean Fox, trainer of the winner Barry's Gold. 2-3-1, officially 4th Murrah and 5th Peckham again.
Put a lot of money into it, and it's good to see a good horse. That's pretty hard to do what he did, win and lead all the way.
Terrific win. He's Tasmanian, of course, started his career there. They'll be delighted in Tasmania today, and he stayed the journey perfectly. A Royal Diver from Sandaros, raced by H. O'Neill and I. Hossack, trained by Sean Fox, ridden by Paul Goss. Here's the fall. Sir Rhythmic was 3rd. He's on the outside of the leader. He just goes behind the leader there. Now down he goes. He actually just got over it now.
He just missed. No, he got it too. Quartermaster got it there. He got a bit of a check as well.
Karuba Cruise was put out of the race.
Yes, he was.
And Sir Agrafo made his run there, but Sir Rhythmic the only casualty. He's okay. What a great day for Paul Goss. Sir Agrafo and Barry's Gold, it was interesting. There was a protest the last time they met. Sir Agrafo beat him by length and 3/4, and he met him 2 kilograms worse today. So if you fancied Sir Agrafo, you had to have something on Barry's Gold as a saver, because his run in the Moonee Valley Hurdle was excellent. He was run off the track at the last hurdle, and today he bowled along in front and was too good. Sir Rhythmic fell. Quartermaster was interfered with there. Son of Vengeance was a disappointment. Caledonian Concord pulled hard early. Peckham McGuess battled on well, Des, for 5th, and Murrah ran a nice race. Prince Lindell wasn't too far away from
into a race of attrition at Flemington today, with 6 of the 14 horses coming to grief. One of the casualties was race favourite Blondeau, leaving the way clear for Derry Donnell to take the honours. We picked them up with almost 1 lap completed.
Blondeau is now third over on the inside, followed next by Just Return, and then came Zamanoff, and a bit further back is Trainery, and there's the first casualty. Questland fell at that one.
With 16 left to travel, the tickets were being ripped up when Blondeau and Zamanoff fell.
Blondeau's down, Zamanoff is down. Blondeau and Zamanoff have both crashed at that one at the 1600.
With the bulk of the fancies out of contention, the Grand National developed into a 2-horse war between River Amos and Derry Donnell. But with only 1,400 metres left to go, the situation changed dramatically.
Coming to the second of the treble for the last time. River Amos is down. River Amos fell at the second of the treble, and this leaves the New Zealander Derry Donnell with a big break.
After clearing the final jump, Derry Donnell looked to have had the race won. Jockey Nick Harnett lost his whip, and the drama continued.
He's walking, this leader. He's falling in a heap, and Prince Lindell is bridging the gap. Might be too late. Derry Donnell is going up and down in the one spot. Prince Lindell is flashing home. I think will be too late. Prince Lindell tried hard but failed, and Derry Donnell went over the line about a length clear.
Derry Donnell started at 4-1 from Prince Lindell at 33s and Golden Sino at 20-1. The 6 horses and jockeys who fell all escaped injury, and River Amos even managed to complete the course, albeit last. In the Winter Championship final over 1,600 metres, there were no falls but still plenty of upsets.
Kingston Lane was the leader with 100 metres left to go from Torello, Newbell and Big Zapple finishing on. But it's Kingston Lane in front, and Kingston Lane will be too good. Kingston Lane won by a length and a half. Torello ahead away third to Newbell.
Kingston Lane, with David Chipman on board, started at 16-1 from Torello at 9-1 and Newbell at 14s. British Steel was the 5-2 unplaced.
Of 5,000 metres and 28 fences had Flemington agog. There were few incidents until the Riverside the second time. The 19th fence claimed last year's winner. Just 2 fences later, the 6-4 favourite Blondeau, when travelling like a winner, took a tumble.
Zamanoff have both fallen.
With the favourite out of it, the River Amos fans were rubbing their hands together, but tragically he was soon to fall.
Harnett is putting pressure on this little River Amos. River Amos at the middle of the treble fell. River Amos has fallen. River Amos went at the middle of the treble.
Derry Donnell was left with a huge lead, but it wasn't over yet. Nick Harnett lost his whip at the turn. Looking for his first national steeplechase win, Nick Harnett desperately threw everything at the Kiwi.
Derry Donnell, he's stopping. He's 3 in front. He'll hang on. Derry Donnell walked over the line but won it by 2 lengths. Prince Lindell was second. Third is Golden Sino.
And after all that, the only injury to horse or rider was suffered by Bill Londrigan. He has a broken right collarbone. The Winter Championship final was next.
Newbell on the outside, finishing fairly well, and then Big Zapple, but Kingston Lane in front with about 50 metres to go. Kingston Lane clear under the whip, and Kingston Lane goes on to win. Kingston Lane by 2 lengths. Second would be Torello, just in front of Newbell.
Ran the 1600 out strongly, Kingston Lane to score at 16-1. Race 6 was won by Little Eskimo, which was the first...